remember the holiday season, my family in Oklahoma grew from one of each kind of pie to two of each kind of pie, and each of those carefully cut into 5 pieces. And then came the year we needed to go to 3 of each flavor. But we really couldn't afford to make more pies to feed our expanding family, and so we had to make the ones we had go farther by cutting the 5-slice pie into 6. And then came the year we made it 6 into 8. And even then, some of the adults would insist they were just too full. So the pie-eyed young'uns got more. There was only so much pie to go around. But you know, finite and shrinking as those pie portions were, I don't remember ever feeling that there wasn't enough. Especially once the pies were all polished off and gone and we circled up to sing around Granddaddy's fireplace. Turns out there's more than one way to measure what is enough. This morning, let's consider what is and what isn't. And how do we get it? And if there really is enough, why does the world seem so fatally stingy? Just about everything. We live in a transactional society rather than a relational society. We live in a society built on, I'll give you this for that. A society made of, what have you done for me lately? A society constructed on meritocracy and capitalism. Meritocracy that says anything you get, you must earn it, else you don't deserve it. Capitalism that does not and cannot measure the value of anything, but demands to know the price of everything. Society shot through with systems of privilege that say if you're not doing so well, it must be your fault. Society that demands to know what you can afford and rarely asks, what do you need? A society that cares more about your stuff than about your soul, and counts the decimal places in your bank account rather than your numberless acts of kindness. No wonder we wander this world thinking not only that we may not have enough as it is, but also that we ourselves are not enough as we are. And fearing that what we do have and are, we better ration out like slices of pie or there won't be enough to go around. Not enough joy, not enough time, not enough hope, not enough courage, not enough love, not enough life itself, not enough of it, whatever it might be, and so we cling to it, whatever it might be, and we hoard it, and we disguise it, and we hide it, and we deny it, and we portion it out ever so carefully. But my beloveds, I am here this morning to tell you, it is not pie. Love is not pie. Joy is not pie. Time is not pie. Hope is not pie. Laughter is not pie. Kindness is not pie. Courage is not pie. Mercy is not pie. Grace is not pie. Love is not pie. You are not pie. What a thing to ponder in a season of more. And I can tell you about that because I live right next to Sawgrass Mills. It's the second most profitable shopping mall in the United States of America, with nearly 2.5 million square feet of retail selling space. It is a city unto itself, and a city I do my best to never go into. You are not pie, nor are any of the truly life life-giving elements of this life we share on earth. It is only a scarcity mindset that renders anything or anyone less than enough. In fact, it's only thinking that there is not enough that makes anyone or anything not enough. It's only our clenching, our grasping, our clinging that makes our measure of it insufficient. It is only fear that renders our portion small. So, what makes what we already are, already have, equal to enough? Sharing it. Sharing it. It's kind of funny, actually, that thing that happens when we give those things we fear we might not have enough of. That awesome turn of events when we look up from a moment of sharing whatever portion we have to somehow find that not only do we have enough, somehow we have more. Here's another kind of quantum thing we're still learning, even though the wisdom of the ancients has tried to teach us since the beginning of our known wisdom. What we so desperately seek is already within us. It's already here. That's right. Not only is there enough, all we truly need, we already have. In her book, Start Where You Are, the beloved Zen teacher, Pema Chodron, says this: we already have everything we need. All these trips we lay on ourselves, this fearing we're bad and hoping that we're good, the identities we so dearly cling to, the rage, the jealousy, the addictions of all kinds, never touch our basic wealth. They're only like clouds that block the sun, temporary. But all the time our warmth and our brilliance are right here. For this is who we really are. This is who we really are. Enough. This is what we really have. Enough. But we more often behave as if it is not, that we are not. We have a hymn we like to sing here called There Is More Love Somewhere. There is more love somewhere. on till we find it. But then the wise ones of every tradition teach us that the love and the hope and the joy and the peace is not out there somewhere to be found, but already in here. If only we would reach inside and see it and embrace it and freely share it, knowing that our portion is more than enough. We need not grasp onto it in case there might not be. And that awesome thing that happens when we share it, we more. And so we're going to sing this again in a different way. This time we're going to sing "There Is More Joy in Me." There is more joy in me. There is more joy in me. I'm gonna keep on till I find you. There is more joy in me. There is more peace. There is more peace in me. There is more peace in me. I'm gonna keep on till I find you. There is more peace in me. There is more hope. There is more hope in me. There is more hope in me. I'm gonna keep on till I find you. There is more hope in me. There is more love. There is more love in me. There is more love in me. I'm gonna keep on till I find you. There is more love in me. At an airport, father and daughter were overheard in their last moments together. The daughter's plane had been called. And as they stood near the jetway, the father said to his daughter, "I love you. I wish you enough." To which the daughter said, "Daddy, our life together has been more than enough. Your love is what I needed. And I wish you enough." And so they kissed and hugged goodbye, and she left. Father walked over to the window to watch the plane. Said to a stranger also watching the plane, ready for pushback, in that way that we sometimes speak to strangers in our travels. Father said, "Did you ever say a goodbye, knowing it was the last one?" The stranger said, "Yes, I have." And after a moment he continued, "Forgive me for asking, but why is this the last one?" The father began, "I'm old. She lives much too far away. I have challenges ahead. The reality is, her next trip back will be for my funeral. I'm sorry, said the stranger. After a moment of quiet, continued, Sir, I couldn't help overhearing. As you parted, you said, I wish you enough. Might I ask you what that means? Father smiled. He said, that's a wish that's been passed down through generations in our family. My parents used to say it to everyone. So did their parents. Paused for a minute. He said, when we say, I wish you enough, we're wanting the other person to have a life filled with enough good things to sustain them. Enough good things that their life might be filled. And then he paused and turned from the window to face the kind stranger and began from memory. I wish you enough sun to keep your attitude bright. I wish you enough rain to appreciate the sun more. I wish you enough happiness to keep your spirit alive. I wish you enough pain that the smallest joys may appear much larger. I wish you enough gain to satisfy your want. I wish you enough loss to appreciate what you have. I wish you enough hellos to get you through goodbye. And so, my beloveds, it turns out what we give really is what we get. It's already enough. And it's already enough. It's not pie. There is more.